And then we had this young guy who Darius himself would tell you, I think this guy's going to be better than I am. You know, I mean, Darius was one of his biggest cheerleaders, and that was Clyde.
Even as an 8th grader, he was the starting running back on the 9th grade team. We knew he was a special player. To the degree that that was going to go, we couldn't be sure, but we knew early on that he was special.
Kind, soft-spoken, quiet, never ever drawing the spotlight on himself.
LSU had a bye week. This was early in the season. And I said, Clyde, would you mind, you don't need to come over here, but man, I'll just like Skype you into our running backs meeting and have you kind of talk to the guys a little bit. And he was like, Coach, you're not Skyping me in. I'll be there. You know, I'm there.
Alabama coming, Burrow got rid of it. Shoestring catch by Helaire. Holy cow.
We've seen it. You know, the first time Clyde touched a football in a game at the varsity level was our opening game in 2013, and he went 60 for a touchdown on a punt return. And that's the first play of his varsity career.
Oh, Edwards Helaire, airborne touchdown. Cow. If that doesn't remind you.
And it looked like about 6 or 7 of the Rummel defenders just had him dead to rights on the sideline. And then poof, like Houdini, you know, he just pops out on the other side of the pile of bodies and races down the sideline for a touchdown.
Edwards Helaire. They will score. Touchdown.
After the game, when everybody's talking about, man, how gritty it is, that's another really a sense of pride for me in that, hey, this is a kid who's displaying this attribute that we put a whole lot of emphasis on when he was here, and now everybody's getting to see just how tough and gritty he is.
For Joe Burrow, especially on that last drive, Edwards Helaire dragging Alabama tacklers with him, first down. That's the game.
From the start of the game to the very finish of the game, you know, carrying a crowd of guys with him to get a first down, a 12-yard run that shouldn't have been more than a 2-yard or 3-yard.
After that, they raised him and raised him. They raised him right. You know, it doesn't take long when you're around Clyde. You start talking to him and you can tell, hey, this guy's he was brought up right.
And now they're thinking touchdown. Edwards Helaire with a spin, and he'll have one. Touchdown, LSU.
Just feeling so proud that I knew that this game was going to bring out all of these stories about Clyde, not necessarily about his athleticism and how good of a tailback he is. I knew that because of the stage was so big and he performed so well, that the country was about to see what kind of kid this kid was.